Today on Meema Mc Living Healthy, lose weight at age 50 and beyond. If that's piqued your interest, stay tuned. Hello. Like I said earlier, today I'm going to talk about lose weight at age 50 and beyond. Now, how can I talk about that? I don't look like I've got a lot of weight to lose, do I? Well, not like I used to look. I'll put a picture up and you'll see what I used to look like. You see, this picture was before 2014. In January of 2014, I started my own personal weight loss journey. I weighed in at 213 pounds. Now, when I get on the scale nowadays, I'm 90 pounds less. How did I do it? Well, I chose Weight Watchers. Now, my Weight Watchers is not necessarily like a lot of members of Weight Watchers. I'm an online-only member of Weight Watchers. That means I don't go to meetings, but I can utilize all the tools that Weight Watchers offers. I have an app on my phone that helps me track what I'm eating. Each week, I put down how much I weigh. It figures whether I've lost or gained and gives me some pointers on how to maintain, which that's what I'm trying to do now. I lost over 75 pounds the first 9 months I was on Weight Watchers. And over these 8 years of being on it, I've learned several things that have helped me stay at the weight that I am right now. I've been on 5 different Weight Watcher programs, and I've lost weight on all 5 of them. So today I'm going to give you just a few little pointers and one major point to help you do the same. And you don't have to be in your 30s to do it. I was 58 years old. I'm 67 now. 67. And I weigh somewhere in the neighborhood of 120 to 125 pounds. But only because of certain things. You know, when I was a child, for me to make good grades, I had to do pretty much 3 things. I had to study, I had to learn what I was studying, and I had to apply it to whatever subject it was that I was studying. You know, it was the same way when I was an adult and had a job. I had the same job for around 30 years. And for me to be successful in my job, I had to study. I had to continue to learn how to do things. I had to learn it and I had to apply it, because if I just haphazardly did my job, I wouldn't have had it for 30 years. Same thing with my kids. When they were born, I didn't just say, wow, here's my kids, let's raise them. No, I learned. You know, there was no such thing as the internet back in the dark ages when my children were born, but there were plenty of books out there that you could learn just little simple parenting skills. And so that's what I did. Now, was I perfect? No, far from it. Just ask my 2 kids. But I attempted to try to do my best to learn it and to apply it to my children's lives. Now, finally, another aspect of my life is my faith. Unfortunately, I was over 40 when I discovered this fact about my faith. Not only did I need to study and read the Bible, learn Bible verses, but I had to apply them to my life. or it didn't matter how many verses I knew or how often I read the Bible. I had to apply it. And luckily for me, at age 41, I began to do that. I had learned a lot of scripture in my early age, but I had never truly applied it until I was in my 40s. And I thank God that He showed me through other people how to apply the Word to my life. Now, why am I giving you all these examples? Because weight loss is pretty much the same thing. When I started Weight Watchers all those years ago, I researched it. I tried to learn what I needed to learn about Weight Watchers so that I could be successful. And finally, I had to apply it. You know, you can study, you can learn, but if you don't apply it, it won't work. And so my one word that means apply is commit to it. Whatever you decide to do in your weight loss journey in your life, commit to it. Don't haphazardly go about it and say, well, if I lose weight, I do. If I don't, I won't. Don't do that, because you won't lose weight. You know, if I can give you any word of encouragement today, it's that it is doable no matter how old you are. If you're 8 or 80, you can still lose weight. And I am a walking, breathing example of that. But the only way that I lost the weight and that I've been able to keep it off is commitment. Now, I don't have to be thinking about Weight Watchers all day long, but I have to be aware that I can never eat everything I want to eat. That there is some things I don't need to be eating. You know, in this last week, we have not only had one special occasion, but 3. Papa's birthday was Sunday. The 4th of July was on Monday. And then yesterday was my and Papa's 48th wedding anniversary. Well, I haven't been applying what I know about Weight Watchers like I should be. And so this week, I gained weight. But you know what? Next week, I'll lose it. And the way that I will is I commit myself to success. And I have done it for 8 years. I've also learned from other people. You know, you can sit around and read all these books, but if you don't really see examples of it, it's hard to apply it to your own life. So that's what I'm here for. I'm an example. Now, sometimes not a good example. I don't ever want you to think that. But I am an example of what can be done if you're over 50, if you're 58, almost 60 years old. I'm an example of how you can lose weight and keep it off. I'm not putting myself up on a pedestal. I'm here for you. Now, if you have any questions, any extra things that you would like to know about my weight loss journey, please put them in the comments below. If this is the first time you've watched my videos, consider subscribing and pressing the notification bell. That way you'll get all my videos. Because you see, most of my videos are here for information, encouragement, and experience. That's all I can do, and that's what I want to do for you. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and share it if you think someone else can learn from it. Until next time, goodbye.